pay on stuff.
That's true. I do. It's true.
All right.
All right. Oh, it's a little TV. Look at that. This is special.
Hey, how you guys doing? This is One Beer Bishop here today. We're doing a special show today. Usually we're here on Saturdays at 7 o'clock, but today we are definitely doing something unique, something special. Um, we have Jacob from BainBlends, and we have no other than Hayden, better known as Lim Lost Boss. So, welcome to the show, guys. This show
Thank you.
is special for you guys. It's special for me, for sure. It's definitely something I've been looking up to, and then we've been up. Me and Jacob been advertising it, and and hitting it up hard because I believe in this. I know you guys believe in this, but when me and Jacob were talking about the story, I definitely believe in this. I tried it and I like it, man. I've been watching you for a long, long time. When I saw that
Thank you.
Jacob posted the pictures of it, of your labels and all that, I knew who you were, because I watched the videos.
Awesome.
I think you're hilarious. So the coolest thing is, again, man, and I talk a lot, so just to know, the
Good.
coolest thing is that your tragedy, what you had happened to you, you
Yeah.
flipped it. You flipped it over, and I'm proud of you for that, man. And again, I don't know you that good, but I'm proud of you because you step out of the dark side, and then you overcame a lot of stuff.
I definitely did. I went back and forth. There was a lot of development through it because yeah, I came from uh, just a tragedy, a really really bad car accident, and then after that, I had some alcoholism and substance abuse that I had to try and fight my way out of. So it's almost like I had to save my own life a couple times along the way. It really kind of helped shape exactly who I am today. And I've spoke on the phone with Jacob here, like we got to know each other pretty deeply before we even decided anything about what we were going to try and do here. What did we have? Like a several hour phone calls, just like chopping it up and getting to know one another and core values and what you've been through and what you believe in and where you're at. Like we really got to know each other before we even got into business stuff, and that kind of just deeply rooted how well we can work together through this and how sweet it actually is today. Today of all days.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen, Jacob's a great person. He's a great artist because I mean, you guys, the owners who make
Freaking mad science.
oil, yeah, they got the magic touch, So they, for me, they're artists. So,
Well,
right,
someone's got to be the mad scientist here.
right.
So
So,
yeah.
Jacob,
Yeah,
why
well,
you
I mean,
just
I was trying to find people that fit the mold, the type of company that I was trying to be, and the type of people that I wanted to work with. And let's be real, like this is the day and age of social media and influencers and stuff like that. But there's tons of them out there that don't fit a mold, and you get to watching somebody and you sort of see how their life is, and you see what kind of people they are, and you know, I shot my shot, and Hayden's the kind of guy that I was expecting him to be.
right,
It
Um,
it
and
worked out miraculously on the timing because I've been doing this. I didn't want to be internet famous, Bishop. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I just
right,
started just for fun, and then it kind of blew up. And then there were some things being offered, and it's like, oh, you could try and like turn this into something. You can like get paid for making content on the internet if you go viral. So then I kind of started to try and work with that and figure it out. I still have no clue what I'm doing, but I'm working really, really freaking hard at it. Um, and then it was just this year. I kind of decided to take more of a professional approach. And it was this spring. I started doing the work to get the logo made. I got the logo made. I met with the right people at the right time to get a website and the merch store loaded and everything right at the same time that me and him were kind of, hey, we could do this. What about this? Because we started talking about doing this like 6 months ago. And then it started with, what do you like? What do you not like? What are some things that you enjoy that you've tried? I bought things and shipped them to him. He's bought things off the internet that I've told him I enjoyed the smell of. That way we can get our noses acquainted to, hey, this is what we're going for. He sent me, 30 sample bottles by now? Like, hey, try this one. What about this? What do you like about this? And then, okay, here's 3 of yours. Try these out. And I want to make a video with the first time you sent me these 3 bottles because I recorded the honest reaction. I'm glad I did. And it was better than I ever could have asked for. It was better than I expected.
Right.
So that was fantastic. And it was just kind of crazy timing how it all worked out in line with the other things that I'm currently trying to grow.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that being said, how many conversations did we have of, hey, that's probably not the best thing for your face?
Right.
Like,
yeah, no, and I told you completely honestly, I know what I'm asking for is not good because you are basing all of your expertise in your business, and I've told you this from the get-go, this is your realm. I can only be the ignorant guy over here to tell you what I like and what I want, and what I want is not supernatural, healthy, and good. But I like that that's how you do your business and your products. I don't know how you came up with this, and I don't think you should ever tell anybody that. That's a miracle. That's a concoction that should be like the secret formula off of the Krabby Patty type stuff. Like, just don't ever tell anybody that because that's magical to me. That's exactly what I wanted. It smells like a cologne or a really, really nice body wash or maybe even like a good smelling deodorant. It just smells good. It doesn't smell like flowers. It doesn't smell like sagebrush. It doesn't smell like campfire smoke. I love all of those smells too, but this smells like a cologne and it smells good and it makes me happy when I wear it. My wife likes the smell of it, and I'm not a kind of guy that's going to put Axe body spray on to go to work. I go work in the middle of nowhere and get covered in oil and diesel fuel, but I want to wear beard oil.
Right.
And I put it on after I get out of the shower at night, and I want to smell nice when I go in to lay down, smell nice first thing in the morning. So it checks every single box that I've been looking for over 10 years.
Right. So now let me ask you something, because you just said something there. So I know I've seen some videos of you lately, like today, of you on a vest and a hard hat.
Yeah.
So if you can, if you cannot, it's okay. But you said you still work, right?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm a union pipe fitter journeyman. I was a pipe fitter apprentice when I lost my leg, and then I quit working, and then I got prosthetics, but I kept going to apprenticeship classes, and then 9 years ago, this company hired me because they had an account that would be fitting for a guy because it wasn't up on a rooftop and extension ladder. It was mostly groundwork, and they had a lot of work, and I was looking for a job. So I had an opportunity to go back to work as a union pipe fitter service technician and more or less prove myself. And I've been with them for 9 years now, and I've kind of specialized in remote sites and backup power generators. So today, I was waiting for my maintainer to show up. I do a lot of work for the railroad. I go from Chicago. I'm located near Peoria, Illinois. I go from Chicago 2.5 hours north. I go to St. Louis 3 hours south. I go 5 hours west into Iowa. I am all over the place, and I absolutely love it because I get to essentially make my own hours. I run all my own service calls. My customers call me direct. I order parts when I need them. I drive a fully loaded truck, 4-wheel drive, to the job site that's loaded with tools, parts, anything you might need. And my job is to figure out what's wrong and fix it and make it work the way it's supposed to. And it's fascinating. I love working on backup power generators, but it can be really grimy sometimes.
Brother, you gotta allow me to do this.
up.
No, I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest, straight up honest. I admire you because you like me and you were talking earlier. You had a tragic, and anybody else would have just stayed there and just done nothing. And you, my friend, you have what you just said. You overcame everything. I mean, yeah, you have struggles like everybody else, ups and downs, but you um didn't settle. You know what I mean?
No, I didn't.
So from that, I mean, I just gotta say, yeah, I'm just proud of you, bro. Just saying it.
Thank you. Thank you. I like to say that the deck was stacked in my favor. I'm very, very lucky. I'm very, very blessed. Um, and I practice gratitude every single day. I know how lucky I am. It's a good combination of luck and blessings mixed with hard work, dedication. But at the end of the day, I think I was honestly just wired to do this. I didn't have a lot of quit in me. I didn't. Yeah, no, we got a Mattoon office actually for NTech, the company I work for. But yeah, no, like when my accident happened, I've always been kind of a laid back, roll with the punches kind of guy. I woke up and they said both your legs are gone, and I was like, oh snap, okay, well, that's gonna. Literally, my reaction was, well, that's gonna suck for a little while, but I'll figure that out. What else are you gonna do? You know,
Yeah.
I still have things that I enjoy and things that I like in the world, and I can still go after that. So we're just gonna figure it out. I'm still here. Let's do it.
No, man, yeah, it's like I said, it's amazing because I know people with less and they would just stop, right? So not only that, but you got an amazing family too, for what you told me earlier.
Oh, dude, I mean, I was forged in fire, dude, because after my accident, I mean, I've always liked to drink and enjoy myself that way, probably too much. I grew up where alcohol use, consumption, and alcohol abuse was a daily. It is what it is. So that was very normal to me. So then after my accident, when they were like, oh, you're going to die, you're not going to be able to walk, you're never going to go to work again. Well, then when I whooped all of that, it became really, really easy to tell everybody, like, well, obviously I'm in charge and I do what I want because I survived and I'm good and I'm king here because I got it. I got this. So then when I started to struggle with alcohol, people said, hey, you should quit. Well, now I'm just going to hide it because I'm going to do whatever I want. So that was a lot longer process than losing my leg and trying to learn how to walk. It took me a couple years to really quit and get sober, and my life has been astounding ever since.
Right.
Yeah,
Man,
the videos that you posted of you learning how to walk, you know, like train your what was left of your legs to be able to walk pain free. All that process that you posted was fascinating, you know, and the resilience that you showed really was quite something else for sure.
Thank you.
Yep.
It's amazing that I'm able to share it like this in today's age. It's really, really cool that I can reach that many people.
Right. And then the thing is that, yeah, that's what I was gonna say, because you do on the stuff that you do, you meet with other people that have either one leg or have lost the legs, and you help them, because I've seen your videos.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm a peer mentor with my clinic, and I go down to Southern Oklahoma every single year for their bilateral life camp. But then since I've grown on social media, I meet other amputees all the time, and I work with them. And if it's somebody missing both legs, I try and reach out to them individually and help them. And other than that, I'll just answer people's questions. There was a unilateral guy that I found out lived close to me. I got to meet him in person and work with him a little bit. I like doing that kind of stuff. I'm lucky that I got in contact with my clinic down in Southern Oklahoma that educated me to this point that I'm able to help other people. Hush.
Man, I got it. So one of my almost favorite, actually, there's two of them, two videos favorite. The guy, I know we all seen that video, the guy shifting and they pull the legs out. When you said that you have to make yours, like you took his legs and started running.
Oh yeah, you like that?
That one became my favorite, bro. And then just recently, I just saw the one where the guy's hitting the pipe with the sledgehammer, and he hit him with. Oh my goodness! I just busted out laughing, man. Just telling you.
That's a good one. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
I
Do
think
you
I
know
think
who? Do you know who Whistling Diesel is?
yeah, I know who he is.
He just made a video where he does his thing with a robot.
Yeah.
And I'll just a little teaser for anyone on here. I want to try and make a video. He beats a robot with a stick, and the robot's walking and he's trying to see if he can knock it over. But I'm trying to make a video where I walk over and I like snatch the stick out of his hands and say, "Don't mess with my family," and then walk away.
Yeah,
Right there.
man. Like I said, you. So
there.
where you come up with all that inspiration for your videos?
No, right there.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
So, I
Gold needs paper.
So I have I try all three of them, and I got to tell you this. So when I read the when I read the labels and the scent profiles, and I smell just because it, man. So on my review that I did for them, I said that for me, these oils are like a secret weapon, and I told you why. Because honest, I'm so used to when I open a bottle, I smell it. Okay, sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. If I like it, of course, I'm gonna put it on this pile, and if I don't like it, I put it over here. I will try it, but it's not my cup of tea, right? Because what you get in the bottle, sometimes it don't work the same way. And as you know this by now, because I have plenty of Jacob's oil and I have tried it before, right? And I know how it works, but sometimes you forget. So I told him, he goes, "Hey man, you tried it?" I was like, "Honest, no, not really. I smell them, and I would try them, but it's I told him, I said, it's not my cup of tea. He goes, "You got to try them. Trust me, you got to try them." I was like, "All right." So I tried. I tried the first one. I think the first one was um, white favorite. I know that. So I tried it, and I put on the beer. Now, I get this quick story. It's a funny story too, because I told Jacob when I open it, I smell it. We have a routine. My wife will help me. So when I get new oils, I smell it. She smell it, and she told me what she thinks. Put them up. She goes, "That don't smell good." I was like, I know it's something, and it's from the. She goes, "It's from the guy that we like." I was like, "Yeah, Jacob Bain BainBlends." So we opened the other one, the same thing. She goes, "You wanna try?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna try them," but it's not. I don't know why it don't. It's not like she goes. Then I talked to Jacob. I put him on. I put that one on, and I had it probably about an hour. And I'm like, "Man, this smells good." So I passed by my wife and I said, "Hey, smell it." She goes, "That smells good." I was like, "Yeah." I told her, "That's the one that you say smell like soap."
Yeah, so
I told Jacob,
we call that the dry down, right? So
yeah,
you get the dry down. A lot of the early scents evaporate, and what you get, what's like the core of the oil or core of the scent, right? So at the end of it, you're going to get what you want to get out of it, right? But that's all about scent layering and stuff like that. That's what my wife is so good at.
yeah.
So.
And of course, my favorite one now is Rugged
Yeah,
Man.
man.
So Rugged Man, it took the top. My wife's favorite, and Dowling is good, but it's just like something about Rugged Man. It's really really good.
Yeah, no, it was a process of trying to figure out the things that I like that I could send him and he could buy, and then how he could recreate that. And like I said, when he first sent like, "Hey, I got some things that I want you to try," I was apprehensive because it was nothing like anything that he had already sent me. I was asking for what I thought was unachievable because, like I said, it's not a describable smell. This doesn't smell like lilacs and vanilla. It doesn't smell like, beechwood or
Right.
oak sawdust. There's nothing like it. This is what I like it to smell like. And when I first tried them, I think when I first smelled them, I think the first one I smelled was dialed in. And I was like, you know what? That's good. That's really good. Like, that's impressive that you guys pulled that off. And then I think one of the next ones, it was one of the other two, but the next one I smelled, I just remember being like, no way. Like, hit the nail on the head. This is mind blowing that you were
That's
able
the
to do
one that
this.
does it right there. She's the one.
I don't know how you did it. That's so
She did a good job.
incredible that you guys pulled that off with essential oils in whatever laboratory concoction you guys have. Just don't give away your secrets. Don't give away your secrets, and just keep doing that.
Yeah, it's essential oils and fragrance oils. It's both, but yeah.
Whatever it is, it's incredible.
Yeah.
It does. It
Bye.
mixed out great. It worked great. Like I said, it's I even on the other show that I do on Monday, we were talking about it, and I told them, I said, I tried them, and they're really, really good. The Monday Mayhem show, I told them I tried it. It is really, really good.
30 Spray Jay is just dogging on you.
Yeah, I know. He loved me too much. That's what it is.
Oh man.
Well,
it was funny because when I first reached out to Hayden too, I was like, well, what do you like and what do you don't like? And then I had to convince him to stick to stuff that was actually natural and that we could do those same things. And he was, like he said, he wasn't convinced at first. And here we are, we got it nailed down. And he likes a thicker oil. So with his in particular, we leveled it up with castor oil to make it a little thicker. And we can do that with anything if anybody wants it. But yeah, I mean, we were able to make something that was unique to him and unique to what he liked, and we didn't have to go with any chemicals, and that always makes me very happy. So, yeah.
And I mean, I look the way you're running with it. I like that. I like when I was going through your Instagram to get pictures for the, for the thumbnail. I found the one with you had the hats and the logos on it. I was like, yeah, that's the one. I got to put that in there. And I'm pretty sure by now you know that I'm persistent, right? I mean, I know I send you a lot of texts, and I when I get something on my heart, especially Jacob know when I get something on my heart, man, I get it there, and I try. That's why I was so persistent on trying to, the messages, your story.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I will say that when I found out Bishop had been messaging you, I was like, "What?" I'm like, "Did we talk about this, Bishop? Because I don't remember us talking about this, Bishop." But
yeah,
it is what it is. I'm glad it's worked out. I mean, I know that you're going to be busy, Hayden, with a lot of stuff going on in your life. But this is a huge opportunity to cross-pollinate these different communities. I dream of a bunch of guys that have never wanted to wear beard oil before trying your stuff, and all of a sudden it's opened up a whole new world of skincare for dudes. Men should care more about their face,
right.
And having good, healthy products. And Hayden, there's a lot of great communities or a lot of great businesses that have similar philosophies that I do. And a lot of these companies make very good products. We're all very helpful with each other. I've made deodorant for one company that helped me with a bunch of stuff early on. I've given away some processes for how I make certain things to other companies because I care about doing things the right way and making healthier products, not just beard oil, but deodorant and all that stuff too.
Right.
So,
well, you hit the nail on the head, and you did the ultimate hat trick. That was the first selling point. Was okay. He's a veteran-owned small business, all natural stuff. Okay, and his integrity is through the roof because we talked about, like, obviously if we're going to try to do this from a business standpoint, what do you sell your oil for? And then he told me, and I was like, well, that's not enough. Like, what are you doing, dude? And he just explained, like, I'm trying to do something the right way and not take advantage of anything. And I've heard that from multiple people before, but I'm still trying to do things my way. And I think that this is fair and this is the way I want to try and do it. And I'm like, that's sold. Immediately sold. There's so many green flags there. It's not even funny.
Yeah. Well, I mean, can't take the money with me, right?
Yeah. No, that's not the ultimate goal anyways.
Right. I want to pass along this company to my children. That's why my name's on it. I want them to care about it. I want them. I'm sorry, Jay. That's just how I'm comfortable that way. All right. Anyway, my life is to pass along that to my kids, and I could sell the salve that I make. I've seen similar products for the salve that have less ingredients, and they're $45, $50, $60. I charge $20. for my salve, and my salve's helped a lot of people. I have been told by a few other companies in this industry I could charge over $30 per ounce for my oil. I'm just not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. It's got 32 ingredients in it. Could I? Sure. I'm not going to. So I would rather have a community that we build and something that I'm happy about that gets passed down to my kids, hopefully. And at the end of the day, what do we have? We have a great community. We have people that we call brothers and sisters. You know, we have the ability to help people that may have some skin issues, or maybe we get them off of using terrible deodorant and they don't get breast cancer later in life. Like, there's all sorts of things that could lead into better lifestyle, better choices for people. And, you know, that matters to me more than making a buck, you know? So do things the right way. We surround ourselves with good people, and we try to live the kind of lives that we want our children to live. Right.
Right.
So,
I mean, you know, our legacy is everything we do forward, right? We can't worry about the past. You know, the past, you know, like you're doing with your past, you're helping others with your past. But you know, our legacy is what we do with it and how we do it. Yes, you know, man. So I bought that Jacob have an oil, that Cool Serenity. My son, it helps with the lavender, and so he tweaked it out. You know, when I bought a bottle, he tweaked it out for my son the right way. You know, and for me, that Jacob's a great person, man, and I think you hit it good when you matched up with Jacob.
Well, I got lucky because he reached out to me, and I think, did you send me a DM or did you send me an email? It might have been an email.
it was an email. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's wild because I get 200 emails a day, and most of them are just nonsense. And I just delete anything that doesn't say, Amazon or my bank or my insurance company. Like, I just delete because, I mean, you get so many being on the internet and social media and doing this for years that I can't keep up with all that. I can't keep up with the messages, the comments, the DMs. If I
Right.
answer 50 a day, that might be like 10% of what, comes my way. And I'm only one person. I've
Right.
been told, like, you should try and find a way to answer more of those. Like, I'm literally also living like an entire life over here, and if I want to answer every comment and DM, I'm never gonna go to work again, and I don't have time to do all of that. That's insane.
Right.
The outreach is crazy. So that it all worked out really, really great. It really, really did. I'm pumped about it because, like, I did the merch and the shirts and the hats. We got some really, really thick Limb Loss Boss hats. I love all of that, and it's a way that people can try and support what I'm trying to do, try and feel like a part of it if they're missing a limb or if they've fought through something in their life to end up back on top. I love trying to share that positivity and what's possible after tragedy and the triumph with all of that.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's a T-shirt, and you might feel inclined to buy one, but you probably already got a closet of them. I am way more excited, not to discount the merch store and the T-shirts. I think that is phenomenal, and I have an order coming soon, and I'm excited to try on some new stuff. But I'm super pumped about this beard oil stuff because I've never found anything like it. And where Jacob said he is hoping that this can spread the word and awareness that men can take better care of their face and their skin and use products that are healthy for them. I hope this reaches a bunch of people that's already in the community that hasn't found what they're looking for. Or maybe somebody that wants to try something new, or maybe this can just turn into, oh, that's a date night beard oil, because it's not these ones that I wear most of the time. This could be like a special occasion beard oil because it does have a really cologne-like fragrance, and I know that that's not
Right.
really for everybody, but hopefully that'll fit the niche for some people.
And it is. It's man. I like that rugged man, and I call it. I told my wife, man, this is like it's a sexy, sophisticated, but not too invasive. You know what I mean? It's not
Mm-hmm.
something that the cologne's gonna punch in the face. It is
Yeah.
something that's there I agree. Something that's just it lets you know it's there. You got a place for it, but it's usually I cannot put a cologne at night, late at night, because I won't. It's too much for me. But this one, man, you also have some great. I know it got some great legs. I was gonna say great legs.
No pun
He got some
intended.
great legs. What we mean by that is you put it in the morning and a few hours later you can see
Oh,
it's
it's
there.
still there. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
and
it's very very noticeable. Somebody on YouTube just asked me that, like, is it, stronger smell than most? And I said it is more noticeable, and we did that on purpose. But it's also subtle, and it's not like gonna accost you. It's not
right.
violently up your nose the entire day. It's just like a reminder notice, when the wind blows, or my wife will smell it like the next day
Right.
still when I put it on 14 hours ago. It's really, really impressive.
So we have a question for you, Hayden. 30J Spray wants to know: did you started your beer before or after your accident?
So I know that she doesn't want to be on this video, but my beautiful wife is sitting right next to me. She was my girlfriend when I had my accident. We'd been dating for 3 years. I had a little I had the young man trying to figure out life kind of thing. I had the little soul patch for a little bit. I had a little goatee for a little bit. I had a number one guard buzz chin strap that was about 7/8 of an inch wide. I tried all of those things. I wanted a beard. I did. My dad grows a wicked beard. My dad does a goatee all summer long, and about October he stops shaving, and he'll have a beard down to his chest by the time he goes Grizzly Adams with it, because he doesn't trim it or anything. He just gets a big bushy beard. So I always wanted a beard, but I never got one because my wife didn't want me to grow hair on my upper lip. So I didn't. But then I had a car accident and almost died and got my legs cut off. And when I woke up, it was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna grow a beard. Like
Right.
I think, I don't remember exactly the way that went, but I was kind of just that's when I started. I never had a beard before I lost my legs, and then I've had a beard ever since. I have had a full beard like this. I have trimmed it down one time because my barber trimmed it a certain way, and I said that looks dumb. Fix it now. And it was because my barber. It's funny. My barber is actually my sister. She trimmed my neckline so much that it looked like there was a 2x4 sticking off my chin. And that was horrendous. And I told her, like, fix it, just clean it up, and then I'll grow it back. So I had a low beard once about 6 years ago. Did not like it. And it's
Right.
funny because I trim my own beard, I cut my own hair, but I trim my beard. I just get rid of the scragglers. If I could make it, bigger and longer, and with this, new beard oil, it might get there. But this is
Right.
essentially the same beard I've had for uh, 10 years plus. 12 years is when I really started.
Wow, looks good on you, man.
Right.
It's
No,
full.
I like it. I'm glad I pull it off. But
So
I'm
With
too
your,
lazy and I don't remember how to shave.
you just lost your legs. What is she gonna say?
yeah.
Yeah, probably. That's a
So
good point.
so I got two questions for you. The first question is how long you been married, and the other question is this: I know I've seen in some of your videos you working on and your little shoe for the bottom. You know what I'm talking about?
My stubby feet.
Your stubby shoes. Are you still working on that? Is it going pretty good?
So we've been married since 2017. We've been together since 2010. Yeah, that's right. 2010. July 10th of 2010. I know my dates. She's sitting right. What? That's what I said. July 10th. No, July of 2010. Whatever. I know what I'm doing here. I promise. So we were together in 2010, but we got married in 2017. Um, the feet thing is going. I'm learning. It's not going bad. I'm learning. There's a learning curve. It it feels like an expensive learning curve. There's a lot of misconceptions out there of what the internet and internet fame is like. Because by all means, if you look at my follower account, you would think I'm whistling diesel, buying a Ferrari to set it on fire, stupid rich, and I am so far away from that. I am literally trying to work 18-hour days just to get to the maximum level of comfortable. Like I'm still trying to get there, you know.
Right.
And it's $40 or $50 every time I try a polyurethane pour. And then this last go round, I poured 2 feet and messed something up greatly and ruined both my molds. So there's 4 separate pours, all got trashed at once, and I kind of needed to take a break from that.
And I just want to say real quick, so Jacob Bain Blend is giving out $50 gift card. We're gonna do that here in a little bit. So stick around for that. Um, yeah, man. So your videos, don't stop that, because that for even for people just us, it let me know when I'm having a hard time, mental wise, right? When we having a mental breakdown, because it happens to all the time. I have friends right now who's struggling. My co-host, he can't be here because he's having a hard time. But just when we're having a hard time and we see you doing your videos, okay, you're an inspiration, because, like I said earlier, some other people, if they wouldn't be on your shoes, they would say, "Oh, feel sorry for me." If you're, and no, you're making everything different. You're making funny videos. You're doing the right thing. You're a proud dad, and I'm proud of you. And like I say, I'm proud of you from that. And not Jacob. I'm not trying to take your friend from you.
Oh, you're fine, man.
I'd say that's one of the biggest things I'm proud of, and that's one of the things that I try to bring to the table in my content. Above all, just my core values is I really do love being a dad. Those kids are my world. I try really, really hard to be a good husband and a good father, and then just right down the line of being a good person. And I believe nobody should ever judge anybody. My only competition is myself yesterday, and I'm looking to bring a lot of that stuff forward in the light. There's going to be, shameless merch plug. We're going to start dropping a new limited time run shirt design once a month based on, a viral video I've done or a quote that I've had that has reached hundreds of thousands of people that is going to be something really, really cool and just an overall way to help try and support the growth that I'm trying to achieve here.
And you are right, Jacob. That I saw that video when he put the horseshoes on. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
funny. That was funny.
It took a little bit for me to come around for that because when I first started making videos, when you act like a fool or an idiot and you laugh your butt off at yourself, it goes viral. It gets lots of views, but it's like, man, I'm the courtyard jester out here just being silly and foolish, but you know what? That's who I am, and it's part of it. And it's really, really cool to see somebody who's been through a really traumatic tragedy and lost part of themselves and was told your life is going to be harder now forever. And then I put on stupid horseshoes and a dumb little rubber mask and laugh my ass off, and that's beautiful.
It was like that chick that put the Chewbacca mask on in her car, and she was just laughing at herself for 10 minutes, and my wife and I were crying when we watched
that. Is the best. That is the best, and I have found that is something that's a niche part of content that people don't explore enough. If you make a video where you are like contagiously happy, people like that because it pours into them. And you guys talked about it in the beginning. When you make content and you put videos on the internet consistently and you work as hard at it as me, there's millions of people on this planet that kind of more or less know me. You know, not like they're aware of my existence and kind of who I am as a person. They know me. It's crazy to reach that many people.
Yeah. Well, there's a Christian radio station here, and their statement that they make at the end of their commercials is choose joy.
Yep.
Choose joy.
Yep.
And
well, how about that? How about the quote I told you about this morning too? I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
No, you're fine. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
The guy with the wheelchair, a power wheelchair that has severe cerebral palsy, was given his daily affirmation, and he said, "Just remember, it could always be better." And it was like, oh snap! Whereas the normal mantra is, "It could always be worse."
Yeah.
Right.
This dude is so flipping glass half full that he said, "Just remember, it could always be better." Wow! You want to talk about how to make a great day better? I mean, that's just that paints a really really deep picture right there, and I liked that a lot.
Well,
So
it is always about how you want, literally how you want your day to be.
right.
You know, I mean, I could wake up in a terrible mood, and I go out in the living room or the kitchen and make my coffee, and I come back and I could sit down and be miserable, or I could get on and greet my coworkers and say, "Hey, how's everybody doing? I hope you're having a great day.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
just try to have a good day." And you know what? Having that mindset is great, because I could sit there and be a miserable, nasty human being, and I just make myself more miserable.
Yep.
Yeah.
I learned a long time ago that if the way you start your day is how your day gonna go. And
Yeah.
it's like simple. How some people say, "Oh, I got to go to work." No, say, "Hey, I get up and get to go to work." Right? You get up,
Yeah, it's an opportunity. That's
right?
the whole, the gratitude thing is definitely after the accident. I was a different person before my accident.
Right.
And then you almost die, and then you know how lucky you are to be here. Normal everyday problems, you're like, "Oh man, it's garbage day tomorrow." I fought for years to learn how to walk on fake legs, and it's still difficult. But you know how lucky I am that I could walk down to the end of the driveway with a trash
Yeah.
can?
Yeah.
I still make my wife do it a little bit though. She likes it though.
Hey, so I was gonna say that Mike Ramsey said, "I have been watching you for some time, some of your videos, and they
Yeah,
legit make my day better. Thank you, and please keep making them great example of the what kind of man this world needs."
appreciate
So
that.
yeah, man.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. It's this year has been the strongest one for growth because I actually followed through with what I had never solidly set in place. I like making videos to entertain people. I like to try and make something go viral. I love having a little small extra revenue stream that's helped us get this far in life. I love all of that. But then when I wrote out an actual mission statement for Limb Loss Boss and what I'm actually trying to accomplish, because it made me ask myself. I have a totally unofficial business coach that's affiliated with my prosthetic care, and he kind of hammered me on it, like, "What are you doing?" Like, "Well, I'm trying to make silly videos on the internet." "What do you mean?" He's like, "No, what are you doing? What are you like trying to accomplish?" I was like, "Well, I had to ask myself, and I want to just try and promote the positivity and be the best version of yourself possible, and work hard, don't judge other people." And it just really set it in stone what I'm actually trying to do, and
Right.
it's helped fuel me to move forward because now I know what I'm doing. It's wrote down.
Yeah.
That let's just keep practicing this, and the core values of it are something that I can be proud of. So it makes it
Right.
really really easy to try and stick to it. It holds me to a higher standard as well.
Right. And so I want to say this again, guys. Just want to let you guys know we will have a giveaway for $50 gift card here shortly. Um, have your wife ever said when you told her about an idea for a video? Have she ever said no?
I don't think she's ever said no. Yeah, sometimes I don't tell her. I try I try and keep all of my videos PG-13 because I want it to be applicable across the board and not like arguably offensive to anyone. So I keep it pretty PG-13. Um, a lot of people ask how I do certain things, adult grown-up things, as a
Right.
legless guy. I have the short legs and the long prosthetics.
Right.
People ask, which legs do you use for that grown-up thing? And I've made a video where I say the middle one.
So now that
And
you
those are the videos that I'm not going to ask my wife if she thinks I should do that, because I think my mother-in-law follows me on there, and I would rather, like, I'm not gonna not post a video that can be seen by 15 million people.
Right.
But that one person that I'm related to is really going to scoff at it. I'm sorry. If you know me personally, scroll. Yeah, but that's a decent example of that one. That's
Listen,
funny.
So it's funny, man. It is funny because this how everything is going, especially this year. How the world's going around. We need stuff like that just to watch and just like have a good laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that we do. Like Luis, he a few years ago he had a really bad car accident and he lost both of his legs. And if you go to his website, oh man, if you go to his if you go to Instagram and you follow him, you will see all his videos where he makes funny content about his little stubby legs. And I mean, yeah,
I will like to say this too. Like, Hayden and I had not. I mean, we had been talking for a few months as we were kind of gearing up for all this, and when Ronan, we were really hoping that Ronan would be able to get a meaningful surgery to help him get fixed, where we could keep him around forever. Like Hayden shared that. Hayden gave us $100 towards our mission of being able to raise $15,000. Unfortunately, all of it fell short. We were able to donate a substantial amount of money to the nonprofit that ended up putting Ronan down. And that was, they did it at home. It was the way it should have been.
right.
But we still put on a substantial amount of debt, and Hayden helped out. We know each other over the phone and over some video calls, and Hayden helped, and as well as this community also helping. Like I've known some really great people in this community, and Hayden fits right in with a lot of us. We have really found this community to be a bunch of owners and reviewers and beard oil lovers that have really supported and uplifted each other, and Hayden fits in that.
Yep.
And I think it's an opportunity to get a lot more people into these various communities, and that just expands who we know, and it makes it better for all of us in the long term.
Right.
So
30J Spray have another question. He said, Hayden, do you still suffer from PTSD from your car accident? I was in a near fatal myself, and it still affect me.
I'm really, really sorry that happened. I wish I could help you more on that. I've had a lot of people that ask me how I ever got over losing both my legs or if I ever dealt with depression afterwards. I love to try and help people. I can only help someone on something that I have experienced, and I didn't really have any PTSD after my accident. I actually don't remember my accident at all. I had internal brain bleeding. I was pinned in a vehicle. My father is the one that found me, so if anybody's got some PTSD from my accident, it was my family and people I know. I didn't suffer from any of that. There was some definite dark days when I got out of the hospital. I came home to this place where I used to run down the hallway, and now I have no legs and I'm in a wheelchair. Like, some of that was really, really challenging. And then trying to adjust to a new life before I knew what was possible was really, really hard. So I would say if you're dealing with any kind of mental health issues or PTSD from that, my biggest advice would just be to talk to somebody, because that's not a battle that anyone needs to fight alone. I'm pretty big on mental health stuff, and helping other people and being able to talk through something. Peer support groups, online chat rooms, therapy, anything like that can be helpful.
Right. Yeah. Man.
We got about 3 minutes, boys. You done keeping me up late on a work day.
Man, listen, I really appreciate it, man.
But Hayden, haven't you had a good time,
good.
man?
Really
and I'm glad your wife is here too. I'm glad that she's getting to hear this too, man.
Right.
Yeah,
Tell
me
her
too.
thank you.
And tell her thank you for sharing your story with us, because it's an awesome story, and we appreciate it. And so we're gonna do the giveaway right now, guys. is we're gonna go from 40 to 100.
Pick a
So
number.
40 to 100. You guys could go right now. 40 to 100.
Pick a number between 40 and 100. Whoever gets it first gets the prize.
Yep. All right, guys.
Oh
let's
wow!
start
So you're
right
just
now.
watching. You're just watching people type.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see who comes up with the first.
Yep.
Hayden have a YouTube. Yeah, he has a YouTube. I'll post it in here.
Yep.
Yes, I have YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. I am
Yep.
Limb Loss Boss. If you just Google that, or if you just go to limblostboss.com, that has the link to all my socials. It's got the link to the merch store, shirts, hats, hoodies, coffee cups, stickers, new
Right.
things rolling out soon, and then obviously the direct link to BainBlends where he has much
Two
more
for me,
than
got it. 2 for me, got it. 71.
Yep. There it goes.
nice.
Congratulations too for me. If you reached out to Jacob from BainBlend, I've been saying it good all day. Just now,
Yeah.
if you reach out to him, he will hook you up with it. And I
So
appreciate everybody for
he just won a $50 gift card.
yeah.
Yep.
Can he use it to buy Limb Loss Boss beard oil?
I made it so he could use it to buy Limb Loss Boss. Yes.
That's epic. That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah, Eric, I'm sorry, buddy. I also want to let everybody know before Hayden goes that him and I have an agreement with the 3 oils that we have for him. So it's going to be limited as far as coupons are concerned, but I am going to up my thank you emails, and I'm going to email everybody that's already got something that's been purchased. I'm going to up your percentage to 20%. And I'm going to try to make it so we can try to get some things repaid for what for what Hayden and I have been doing. But moreover, I'm really grateful for you to be coming in here, man. And I'm looking forward to expanding it. I want to see if we can get some more people on the Limb Loss Boss and BainBlends oil train. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. For sure.
So,
Guys, you guys don't want to sleep on this. I'm telling you, it's like I say, it's a secret weapon. It's I know a lot of us goes from the first thing at the bottle. It's not. It's you got to try it on your beard because you're gonna be surprised. You're gonna be amazed of what it is in the bottle. Again, my favorite one is rugged man. The second favorite one is your white favorite, and the third one is dial in. And man, I love that last video you made today. I know you made it either today or yesterday, with the oils. Yeah, that was pretty epic. So
No, it's good stuff. I'm hoping I can make some more and just keep getting the exposure out there. And I told Jacob he is more than welcome to promote and talk and converse and do as much as he wants because I'm still trying to do my normal content stuff, and I don't want to muddy up the algorithm of what people are expecting to be entertained with just trying to push these products that I've made. I want it to kind of happen organically or with an acceptable amount of posts per month. I might throw a few in there, something like that. So I appreciate this.
If you have it on your website,
to get the word out.
Yeah, and like I say,
front and center on the website.
And listen, anything you need from me, my man, reach out. Like I say, I'm a huge fan. So anything you need, anything you want to promote, anything, let me know. I do this. I don't mind. So, like I said, you're more than welcome. You just hit me up. Any ideas, anything you need, let me know.
I appreciate that. Just keep working with my boy here, Jacob.
I got you're gonna have invites to other shows now, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm just letting you know.
This is the one you said this was one and done. You said this was the only guy I need to know.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
He's the
best. That is not what I said.
No,
Bishop was just very persistent, apparently.
Yeah, I'm not the best by far. I'm not the best. I gotta say this. I do a show it's called the Monday Mayhem at 7:00, and they gave me my start. Is Beer Chief? He's in the chat, and Tactical Sanadino. They gave me my opportunity, my start. I'm just when I see something, man, I'm persistent. I run with it. I'm persistent. There's also Santa Tom. He's a great show. I'm not as close to be the best. I learn from the best, you know. But like I said, man, it's honest. It's a pleasure to have you on the show. I know that we're keeping you way too long, you know.
Yes.
But I'm glad that you
All
share your
right.
story because your story it had to be heard. Honest.
No,
Yeah.
I appreciate the opportunity, and I appreciate getting a little more exposure to a very exciting beard oil that we just released today. That's all. That's all really really cool.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna insist that we try to get you on Monday Night Mayhem with
Oh
Bearded
yeah, you
Chief,
would love that one. That
Tactical
one
Santa.
is
I think you'd
definitely
have a good time. But that's you deal with the stuff coming up for your thing in Oklahoma that's coming up. I know that's absolutely critical for you. Those guys need to see what you have been able to accomplish in life after near tragedy. And when we get back from that, we can worry about the next show. You know what I
Hold on.
mean?
You say Oklahoma?
Yeah, I go. Where are you at in Oklahoma?
I'm close to Oklahoma City.
How close?
Oh, like 10 minutes from Oklahoma City.
Yeah, my leg dude that I first met is up in Edmond, and I go right through Oklahoma City when I go down to Duncan.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I go to Duncan, Oklahoma is where the clinic is, but the
Okay.
old clinic used to be in OKC, so I started going to OKC in 2014, and I've been back once or twice a year ever since in Oklahoma. Oklahoma's my home away from home because I don't
Okay.
travel much. I'm a homebody, but if there's any other state that I've got experience in, boy, it's going down to Oklahoma. And you
Right.
all drive. I'm not gonna say it. This is your show. I'm gonna let you just have that.
Listen, you when you come by, if you wanna, if you got time, I would love to buy you a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I appreciate
I'm a
that.
broke reviewer. Remember that. No, listen, it'd be an honor to meet you anywhere for sure. It'd be an honor to meet you. Just take your hand.
I
But
appreciate that. I'll keep that in mind.
trying to show you some Oklahoma hospitality, right?
Yep.
Sure.
All right, Bishop. We better
Appreciate
say
that for
goodnight
sure.
to Hayden, brother.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate it, guys. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go take a shower. I'll probably. I tell you what. I'll let your viewers pick what I put into my beard tonight. Is it gonna be your wife's favorite, dialed in, or rugged man?
What's in your beer tonight? I'm pretty sure which one it is.
Tell me what I'm putting in after my shower, and I'm gonna go do it.
Your wife's favorite.
Wife's favorite.
Yep.
All right. Bet. I'm gonna go to bed tonight with your wife's favorite.
Hey, when you say it's even more funnier, man.
In
Hey, you
my
have a good
beard.
night, man, and
All
keep
right.
your head up and keep it
Thank you,
going.
boys. Thank you very much. Bye.
Take
Thank you,
care,
sir.
brother. Have a good night.
Man, that was
All
pretty
right,
good.
man.
That was really, really good. I appreciate
Yeah.
it, man.
But we need to get him on Monday Night Mayhem. I
Oh
think
yeah, definitely,
when he
definitely.
gets back from his charity event next month, I would really love to see him get on with Tactical Santa and Chief.
Yep.
Like, just mainly for the questions. I really think that Hayden is a good fit for the bearded community, but he's an inspiration.
Yeah.
And think about how many veterans are in the bearded community that may have lost a limb. Think about how many men that may be struggling through something, and here's a guy that is real, had a real traumatic life event, and now he's thriving.
Right.
So,
yeah,
it's
I mean,
interesting. He's a
it
good guy.
is. It's definitely like I say, he had to life and just ran with it, literally, and make it where, like I said before, if someone I've seen some people that they had gone through less than that, and um, sit on the couch and feel sorry for themselves, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And that's no way to live, especially if you have kids. But I mean, his kids came after his accident.
Yeah.
They weren't before. So I mean, look at what he's done with his life since. Yes, he struggled with substance abuse after his accident, but look at he's sober, and like I have tons of respect for him. And again, that's why I reached out to him. I reached out to him for the pure fact that he was a good man, good husband and a father. He was funny. He was inspiring people, and it turned out to be the right decision. But
Yeah.
look, I think anybody in the community should be doing that. We should be looking for people that mesh well with our ideals and mesh well with who we are as people.
Right.
So,
yeah, like I said, man, he's just he's a really inspirational, about it, humble. I mean, we got when on the green room before you came in, we were talking about his kids, because he heard my kid coming in because I had the door open because the show wasn't supposed to start yet. And he heard my son and he goes, "How old is your son?" And I told him, he goes, "Oh, my oldest is 5." And I told him, I said, "Well, that's my youngest."
yeah.
So we were, so.
Yeah, he's got twin I think he's got twin daughters too.
Yeah,
that
something like that. He said got twins. Yeah,
it's crazy.
So, it is insane. But man, I think it did pretty good show. Yeah, we definitely got to trying to get him on after he come back on the Monday Mayhem, because I think he would like that too. So
yeah. Well, hey, listen, man, thanks for having me on. I need to get to bed too. I'm working for the government for free now until they pass the budget. So
yeah, I just saw that. I just seen that today. I wonder how long more.
I'm an essential worker, man. I get to help veterans for free until.
Did that started? That started last night or?
It started at midnight.
Midnight tonight.
Midnight this morning. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was. I was thinking that they were gonna do like they had done before and stopped it before that, but it don't look like that.
No. Well, I know why, and it's a stupid reason, but
yeah. Whatever. Well, all right, man. You keep have a good night, and I appreciate it. Thank you for bringing this up, and you have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Take a night.
All right, thank you guys,
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.